Yeah, now we're live. Woo! Hello, everybody. How's it going out there? Welcome to another Off the Lip radio show. Tonight is show number 25,000. So we're glad to have you here. If you're watching on Santa Cruz Waves, thank you very much. Welcome back. You can leave comments. Sometimes we answer, sometimes we don't. And there's a whole bunch of shows.
We don't answer comments.
Yeah, rarely do we answer. Sorry, but you can say something like we're douches or something. That's fine. But we have tons of shows, back shows. So if you scroll down, you can see all of our back shows.
Unique show tonight.
Yeah, it's a great
Derby
combo
Skatepark
show. Yeah,
and
we're
the
gonna
guys from Brio.
We're gonna talk about junior college and skateboarding. So bear with us. Nice combination. Tonight we're gonna talk about Derby Skatepark over on the west side of Santa Cruz. It's been there, I think, the longest running skate park in California history, I believe. Maybe
Northern California.
No.
North America.
North America. So this is the longest running skate facility in North America. Thank you, Jason Struby. We have Swilly here. These guys are spearheading a remodel of Derby Skatepark, which would be
addition to.
Okay, yeah.
We're
not okay.
Remodel's a little sacrilegious. That gets touchy.
We're not
making it. You're expanding it. Making
the
it bigger.
snake run stays. We're gonna add a nice feature to it. Correct, boys? Am I wrong on that? Okay.
Whose idea was this?
Great question.
This is probably the idea of every skateboarder who's ever skated there over the last
Anyone who's
40,
ever
50
sat there
years.
and just looked around and seen the volleyball court, which has
Yeah.
been there forever, and I've literally never seen anyone use it except maybe back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Hasn't even had a net for the last 10
I gotta
years.
just grab
It
something
hasn't.
really quick.
Okay,
You
grab
guys
something
keep
real
talking
quick.
about. Tell us what Derby actually is. Can you fill us in on a little bit of how long it's been there and what it actually is?
Well, it was built in 1976 by Ken Wormhout, and it's one of the oldest skate parks in North America. And
It's the oldest still skated. There were skate parks prior to Derby, but Derby has been around the longest and still exists.
TC's got props.
This is Swilly's skate truck that he destroyed at Derby.
Yeah.
And it's been here for, I don't know, 12 years or something. But this
Probably.
was actually your truck. Do you remember giving this to me?
I do remember.
Yeah, and so what's really cool is you can see what Derby is capable of doing to a truck.
Wrecking it.
And that is a very large Indy 215.
So talk about the remodel. Talk about the expansion.
So the vision, unfortunately, the catalyst of this momentum was a passing of a friend of ours, James DeBarrios, who's a fixture at Derby for the last 30 years. So his memorial service brought generations of Derby skaters to the park.
Yeah.
And we were all talking about what to do with any money we raised. We had a raffle and fundraiser we were going to give to a charity that his parents had recommended. But as we the scrum came together, we were like, how many years and decades have we fantasized about that volleyball court being a bowl? It's just begging for it.
Mm-hmm.
What if? So we talked to his parents, and they said, "Oh yeah, if you guys are down to take that journey, 100%, that's great. What better?"
But you guys knew you're up against politics, right?
Sure,
and,
sure.
The
So
government and
obviously
nothing's easy to do around here.
No.
Even just hammering a nail, a block of wood, you got to have a permit. So.
But the funny thing was, for how many decades we've all fantasized about that bowl. Once we kind of started down the path and spoke to the city and spoke to some people in Parks and Rec, they will shed some light on some interesting facts, one of which is that in the original master plan of Sergeant Derby Park, that area was already part of the master plan to offer more skate features. Huh. So that immediately cut a lot of red tape, and it also kind of got us going.
Because it was grandfathered in?
Well, grandfathered in meaning you don't have to do an EIR, you don't have to do a lot of the stuff that would really slow down a project.
Right.
The other thing was Tony at the city was sharing with us that because it is not going to be a city-funded project, or at least at this point, that also breaks down some barriers on what we can do as far as you don't have to go out to bid, take the lowest bid, some of the things that you have to do when it's taxpayer money.
Right.
So those were, in our opinion, hey, green light.
Yeah.
That's all positive.
Do you have an estimate of what this expansion will cost?
So we've come up with a rough estimate of $150,000. We are basing that on, so Los Animas has communicated with us that they were willing to give us a good discount on the mud, the concrete, which is a huge part of the materials that we're going to need. The other thing that we need is a lot of rebar and some construction materials for forms, some tools, things like that. The Scarborough family, from which I'm sure you know in this area, Morgan Scarborough has told us that he'd give us at the very least, his hard cost on any of those materials that we need for the project. So those two things alone really cut the overall cost down
Right.
from what it would be if it were normal.
And the politicians you've had local help from, you mentioned Hillary Bryant's been helping you out.
Yeah, so
Justin Cummings, I heard the name Justin Cummings.
yeah, Justin Cummings is definitely supportive of the idea. Hillary has been a great advocate. The Community Foundation Santa Cruz County,
Yeah.
CFSCC.
Yeah.
She helped us get our nonprofit account set up,
Yeah.
which is where anyone can donate. It's called the James DeBarrios Memorial Fund. So I don't know if you guys put links on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will. Yeah.
So we can give you
Yeah.
the link or,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Just give us
people
the
Yeah,
wanna
we'll link
donate.
it so people can donate.
Yeah,
There's also
absolutely.
these shirts
These
that
shirts-
are for sale.
Yes.
100% of the proceeds go towards
100%,
the park.
absolutely, yes.
And these are available at Skateworks downtown, right? And also online. Is that?
They're available at Skateworks here at the boardroom.
Right.
Bill's Wheels.
Yep.
And if you live outside of the area but have some Derby love, want a shirt, they're $25. You can buy them at skateworks.com. And yeah.
Is this working? This seems like it'd be a good
This is
promotion.
working. We just made these for a benefit show we had at the Catalyst on Friday night.
Yeah.
So we've sold a
Cab?
handful, and then
Yeah.
the shops are supporting it. So we've sold about 70%, or no, excuse me. We have about 70% of the 100 we made left.
And this is a legitimate nonprofit, so people who donate, it's a tax write-off.
Absolutely, yes.
100%.
Wow. And so
Can you give us
somebody like Guy Kawasaki might want to
Okay,
donate.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Guy Kawasaki.
Okay, so give us the website, Facebook, Instagram. Give us all that information where people can go to donate or to check out what you're doing.
Sure. Scotty, you want to take that one?
What's the website?
So
The website.
we currently don't have a website.
Okay.
So we have the Community Foundation, Santa Cruz County.
Okay.
They have a specific landing page. It's just cfscc.org/DeBarrios, DEBARRIOS.
Okay.
That has our whole story of what the fund is for.
We can.
also find
We'll
that
share
link.
that, right, Neil?
We'll share that.
Yeah, we'll share that.
You'll
yes.
give me that information.
Anybody
I'll put it up
watching,
there.
we'll get that for you.
You can also find that link on the new Instagram page that we put up at
Which is-
sgt.derby skatepark.
Okay.
Sergeant.Derby Skatepark
Okay.
Exactly.
on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yeah, you can follow
Yeah.
there and stay up to date with.
Do you have any hurdles right now
progress
you're trying to get over or around? Is it pretty smooth sailing towards the finish line?
We're focused on funding at the
Yeah.
moment.
Okay. All right.
And,
So you need money.
Yes, and
Okay.
the design is still, nothing set in stone.
Okay.
We're open to all suggestions, and
Do we have a designer? Is it
Well,
going to be?
I
is
think
it a
we want it
wormhole?
to be. So there's. We didn't want to put the cart in front of the horse too much.
Right.
So the whole process right now, of course, when we initially kind of had a little bit of steam on this becoming a reality, or if we put the effort in, we had 1 million people that wanted to contribute to their idea of design. Everyone wants to design their own
Right.
personal skate park
Right.
oasis for themselves. But obviously we were a long ways from that.
Right.
So right now we're focusing on the fundraising. I think once we hit a certain milestone, let's say 50,000, we're currently at about 13,000.
Right.
So and that's all from like bake sale, benefit show, small
GoFundMe
contributions.
page? You have a GoFundMe yet?
We have a
We have it.
GoFundMe
Okay,
set up.
all right.
We'll
So
give you that information
Give me
as
that
well.
information. So wait,
Um,
before you go this, will you write down all the information?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, we'll
Okay.
make sure we can share that.
Absolutely.
And
Alright.
just real quick, first day you ever saw Derby Skatepark?
Oh yeah.
What day? What year was that?
Gosh, that was in 1980. I want to say it was 85 or 6.
Swilly?
I remember
1987.
who I was.
1987.
Bio Bob took me there.
Rad. And
Yeah.
Bio Bob's been a big advocate of
Oh,
this
100%,
project.
yeah.
Huge.
Like it's so rad to see Bio Bob back, like stoked on stuff like this.
We got his band to play again at
Right,
the benefit
yeah.
concert for the first time in like 25 years at least.
That's very
Wow.
cool.
And it was awesome. It
Yeah.
was a great scene. Stoked everyone came out. It was
Very
a
cool.
lot of fun.
Well, I feel like the community's strong. The fans of Derby are
Yes.
massive. There's, like you said, generations.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the fact that it is the oldest continuous skate park in North America,
Yeah.
I think that gives it some traction.
Yep.
And I'm excited,
Yeah.
for the future. And
Yeah.
Santa Cruz, as you know, that was our only park
Oh yeah.
for a long time. And it's so awesome to see the
That and
expansion.
Bueno.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
that's not. I mean, that's actual legitimate
Yeah.
park,
Yeah,
and it's so
true.
awesome to see that the growth of this skate community,
Yep.
and you guys are a part of that. So
Good luck, guys.
yeah, I'm super stoked.
Be happy to help you. We're happy to help you any way we can.
Once
Appreciate
again,
you guys. Yeah.
Sergeant SRG
SGT.
SGT
Dot
dot.
Derby Skatepark.
You guys, if you're on Instagram, check that out, and you'll learn as we go along for future events and fundraising. And the shirts. I think what we're going to do here at the boardroom is if you buy a complete skateboard in the next few days, you'll get a free T-shirt. So keep that in mind,
That's
because
cool.
it's a great cause, and we will continue to support it.
Right,
and
cool.
let's get you guys back as we get closer.
Absolutely.
And we'll have an update for everybody,
For
so
sure.
you'll know what's going on.
Yeah, we'll
And,
ping you when we meet like a good milestone.
Yeah.
Well,
give you a ring.
it won't happen without your guys' help. So I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I know.
And thanks,
anyone-
Hillary.
yeah.
Thanks, Justin.
Yeah, it takes a like they say, a village to get
Yes.
this thing done. So,
Yeah.
Congrats to getting the ball rolling. We'll
Thank
keep you
you very
guys
much.
updated. We'll have more in the future as what we learn and as we grow and get this thing rolling. So, congrats again. Thanks for coming by, you guys.
Thanks, TC.
Thank you guys.
Okay,
Thank
Neil.
you.
Woo.
All right.